So, my name is Shivy Williams. I am your health, wellness, and fitness accountability coach, and I help you reach your goals by holding you accountable for reaching them. I got to find the stretching one on my on my watch. By holding you accountable for reaching them, so you know what time it is. It is time to get excited about today's workout. Yep. So yesterday I did some stairs for my afternoon workout, and my hip, like last night, it seemed to be like really tight, and then it was really sore. So we're gonna do some hip stretching this morning. So let's go ahead and get started. We're just all gonna do the same amount of time, maybe 20-25 minutes of stretching. Hold on, Diamond wants to go outside. Come on here. It's so funny because she's been outside for hours. Go ahead outside. Some days she likes to be outside and some days she likes to be inside. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. First, we're just going to rotate our hips around, right? And just kind of really loosen them up. So we won't be doing yoga. We really will be doing like some stretching for the hips. And kind of like yoga, what I want you to do is to breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. Now with this, you should feel a nice stretch in the hips when you go forward. We're stretching the back as well. And of course, you know, stretching is one of the things people neglect to do with their bodies. And we want to make sure we definitely are stretching. Let's go the opposite way. Stretching our muscles, right? To help them grow and also to help avoid any injury, helps with flexibility. So just breathe in and out. Rotating the hips, loosening them up, especially like if you're working out first thing in the morning or at the end of the day, right? Waking up the body or cooling it down. So keep rotating. And plus, you know, some of you know I had surgery back in March. So it's still like, it's a long healing process, right? So it's still healing. Just have some scar tissue left that's going down, but it can still be sore sometimes. And just keep rotating. And now I really feel that because this is the hip that was bothering me yesterday. All right, just a couple more times. And now I'm really starting to feel that. Okay. Now we're gonna just circle our leg. So you're gonna hold on to something and circle the knee forward. Still loosening up the hip. You might feel this, I feel this, because my hips are probably sore from doing stairs yesterday. And you can do low circles like this down here. And let's reverse it. It's like one big circle. And my hip just popped. Which is something it does, so they both do. So I won't do big circles going back. It doesn't hurt, it's just an awkward feeling. One more. Now the other side. Circle. Woo! Yeah, that hip is like, ooh, it needs to be stretched out, it is sore. And reverse it. We have to do a lot of butterfly today, right? Opening up the hips and stretching them out. Great job. I'm gonna do a few more hip circles, then we're gonna go ahead and go down to the floor. Well, no, we're not. I'm gonna do a hamstring, reverse. I'm gonna do a quad stretch because when I do my quad stretch, sometimes I feel the stretch in my hips as well. So, and you can keep your arms down if you want. All right, or hands on the hips. And 2 more, 1 more. Y'all can go right back to sleep actually. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna hold on and grab one leg, right, at the ankle if you can. And I'm gonna stretch the hamstring, the quad. And if I bring my knee back a little bit, I can feel more of a stretch. And I can feel a slight stretch here in my hip as well. But apparently my quad needs to be stretched also. I'll also do a runner stretch. Great for the hips. And switch. You don't have to hold on if you don't want. Whew. I need this. I don't know why I don't stretch after I walk at work. I need to start making sure I do that. Because my quads are tight from walking and probably tight from doing stairs. So, keep stretching nicely. You don't have to hold on to anything. And down. Let's go ahead and go down to the floor. And here, first of all, let me wipe my mat off. We're gonna go ahead and do a runner stretch first. So we're gonna take one leg forward. Okay? And you wanna make sure that the knee and the ankle align. Making sure the knee does not go over the ankle. So we're gonna go down here as far as you can. You should feel a stretch right in this area. And if you have blocks or books, or you want to go to your fingertips instead, you can. I'm just gonna come back and just reverse and then pick my toe up and stretch my hamstring right here. And go back again, back down. And just letting gravity and the hips do what they're gonna do. Just stretch. Gravity helps to bring them down, right? You can hold on to something if you need to. Now you want to relax. Don't tense up. And back. And toe up. Just stretching the hamstrings. And one more time. Really feeling the stretch in the hips, right? I can feel the stretch in both of them now. Really loosening it up. And back one last time. All right, we're gonna switch here. All right, I gotta get this mat right. Okay. There's so much stuff on my mat all the time. Okay, here we go. Other leg this time. This leg's forward. And stretching. All right, the knee and ankle are in alignment. They do not. The knee does not go past the ankle. And we're feeling a stretch in the hip area. Don't forget, loosen up, stay loose. And back. Just holding it. Toes up, just feeling that stretch down the hamstring. So if you do a lot of walking, running, biking, any type of cardio, always make sure you do a really good stretch, especially for the legs, right? The hamstrings, the hips, the calves, the quads, excuse me, right? The back of the thigh, the front of the thigh, the glutes, right? All right, that's a good, gotta stretch those. The lower back, come forward, the lower back, add like, so many muscles are worked when you are doing cardio. But the majority of the time it's all legs and then other secondary muscles. So feel that stretch, just release, don't tense up. And like with this stretch, I feel it in my hips, but I feel a little in my hamstrings, right at the back of the leg. And back. And toe up. And then going this way, I feel it in my lower back. So I'm going to turn just a little. Lean that way, just a little bit. Feel some more stretch in my back. And one more time back down. Oh, excuse me. Really feeling that deep stretch. And whenever you're stretching or you're working out and you're doing it with other people, you always just give your 100%, right? You only do what you can, right? Don't try to outdo someone else. You'll end up hurting yourself. So you want to just do the best you can. Give your 100%. Take breaks when you need it. And back one last time, right? Because everyone's endurance, strength, flexibility is different. I just thought about it, and so is everybody's commitment. So, all right, let's take that front foot. We're gonna move up a little bit and bring that leg back. And we're gonna sit on the floor. All right, here we go. We'll do a seated butterfly first. So we're gonna take our feet and we're gonna bring our soles of our feet together. But really it's like the side of the feet here, at least for mine. And I feel this already. All right, now you can bring your feet closer if you want, or you can bring them further apart, just wherever's comfortable for you. And just let those knees and gravity do what they're gonna do. I think that my left hip is a little looser than the right, because this one feels a little tighter. So we're gonna sit and we're just gonna let our hips open up in this position. Okay, now don't bounce the legs, just let gravity pull them down. Make sure you're sitting up straight. Again, if you want, you can pull them in closer. So the closer I pull in, the more I feel that hip stretch for myself. And I'm just breathing through, holding this stretch. Now, I want you to take one hand, place it behind you, just so you can balance yourself. I'm gonna move my feet out just a little bit. I'm gonna take one hand and press it, put it right here on my thigh, and press my knee down, right? Opening up the hip even more. Trying to keep the opposite hip or butt cheek on the ground. I'm not pushing on the knee, I'm pushing right on the thigh, right above the knee here on the side, just to open up the hips more. And let's switch sides. And this one is much tighter. is also my dominant leg. Okay. So what I found myself doing yesterday is as I was doing stairs, the very first step, I'd always step up on my right leg. And I was trying to alternate that. Let's switch. Again, just opening up the hips. Relax. And switch. Now if you can't push your leg down, because your legs might be up, your knee might be up, so that's okay, just push it down a little. Okay. Now, we're gonna take our bodies and just lean forward and lean over. You should feel this in the hips, just in a different area. Oh, I feel this. So we're gonna hold this one for a little bit. And you just wanna go down as far as you can. This is a really good stretch for the hips as well. There's another reason why I like it. Okay, slowly come up. We're gonna come out of that. Oh, we're gonna lay down. We're gonna do one leg butterfly right now. Right. Still focusing in on the hips, so lay down. Oh gosh, I feel that. Coming out of that, yes, I feel that in my hips. So here we go. We're gonna keep one leg straight, bend the other one, and just let the knee just hang out there, stretching it. And then just breathing in and out. Now, if this feels weird in your lower back, you can come out of it. All right, take that bent leg, you're gonna straighten it out. Then the other one. Just a little bit. And what you may find is that one side is more flexible than the other. You wanna try to keep both hips, like the hips straight, keep both butt cheeks on the floor. Now, if gravity causes too much of the pulling down, you can always place something under your knee or hold it as long as you can and then come out. So for this one, my left leg, which is what's bent, is a lot more flexible. And my whole leg is on the floor. But my right one, not so much. But I still do feel the stretch. Let's straighten that leg out. Then the opposite one, which would be my right. And as you can see, well, you probably can't see, but it is definitely not touching the floor, but my left leg does. So we're just gonna let gravity do its thing, and then continue to stretch out the hips there. Excuse me, the hip area. Let's switch legs. This one up just a tad bit more than the other side. Yep, and it's down. It's about down as far as it can get. All right. We're going to stretch that one out. Now we're going to bring both knees up, both feet up, right? And let them both just fall out to the side. Just want to keep my eyes open because if I close my eyes, y'all, I'm probably going to go to sleep in this position. And so, stretching the hips out. Just stretching, right? Again, no yoga today, just only stretching. Just stretch the hips. Feel the stretch. Always breathing in through the nose and mouth. If this hurts your lower back, you can always come out. Don't bounce the knees, right? Just let the knees just stay where they are, like gravity. Slowly pull them down. Relaxing the hips. Slowly bring the knees up. And now we're going to do it one more time. Bring the feet together, knees open out wide. Bring your feet in closer if you like. And we're going to end kind of like how we started, okay? Which means once we finish this, we're going to stand up and rotate the hips just to loosen them back up, right? And you may feel it more this time when we do them, just because we've been stretching the hips and opening them up, right? So let's bring our knees together and let's go ahead and stand up. Oh, the best way you can, right? Separate the legs and let's just roll the hips. And you can make them as small or as big as you would like. And yeah, now I really feel this, like it feels really good in the hip area. And reverse it. Reverse. Excuse me. Oh. And reverse. And stop right there. And just do your hips front, back, to the front, to the back, to the front, to the back, front, back. Oh, my knees. Front and back. All right, you guys, hope you enjoyed that stretching of the hips, right? You can move side to side if you want, right? Just moving your hips side to side will help to do some stretching as well. So hope you guys enjoyed that nice hip stretch, right? We got deep into the hips for the stretching. So make sure you check out the post in the link. Make sure you check out the link in the post in the description box. You can always visit my website, www.lbxfitness.com. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, LBX Fitness. Click the bell so you know when I upload more videos. And we will start a new 30-day challenge tomorrow, right? So we're going to be working on our thighs. I'm about to say butt. We're going to be working on our thighs. Hope you guys join us. So the inner thighs and the outer thighs for the month of July. You can also click the link or visit my website to go join that challenge. All right, guys, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.